Do, 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 do. Okay. Hey, Tristan. What you up to? What you been sleeping with, Tristan? Like seriously, what you been sleeping with? Trish, Tristan, share this out for me. That way people can find it. Or let me try this. Let me go live on my other phone with the title. Okay. So yes, I am pretty much shared on like two devices, which I know for a fact I shouldn't do, but I'm gonna share this video out on Facebook, and then hopefully anybody who pops on my Facebook ends up coming to who knows. So to the guys who are on Facebook, click the link and come visit over here on YouTube. Okay. Do 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 do. Either way, Tristan, choose a number for me between 1 and 20. Okay, Tristan, Tristan, Tristan. What does Tristan need to know? Okay. So I completely forgot that I need to bring up my Terra deck, or at least one of my decks. But then again, none of my decks want to pop up. So I'm gonna be using my. Hey Jennifer, what you up to? So I'm gonna use my good old trusty uh, Sacred Circle Tarot. I think this was my Sacred Circle. Yeah, Sacred Circle. So, Tristan, you have Eagle, which again is connected to Great Spirit, which is the Native American deck that I have. But when Eagle comes into play, he's a reminder to you that yes, you do have a connection to Spirit, and that Spirit is always with you. But at the same time, he's also a reminder that you need to get out and go create the change that you desire for yourself instead of procrastinating, sitting around and hoping and waiting for things to change. It's kind of take that change into your own hands in order for you to gain that which you desire at this current time. So again, you can also see Eagle as a reminder that sometimes you can see things a little bit more clearly from a higher perspective or a higher state of awareness. Which again, you also have here Turkey, which again, Turkey is all about giving thanks and being thankful for. But at the same time, he's also a reminder of humility. Again, not taking for granted that which you already have, but also giving back that which is necessary in order to contain or maintain a certain balance and awareness over everything that you're doing. Again, it's also another reminder that yes, you're on the right track. So stop doubting yourself because again, you are who you are, and the more you doubt yourself, the more setback you're going to bring yourself to being. If that makes sense to you, Tristan. Mm. Let me move that over there. Or that right there. That over there. This right here. Jennifer, Jennifer, Jennifer. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to be good. Or semi good. Or pretty good in this case, if you think about it. Which I'm going to show you guys something I'm working on. But I am making a miniature minuscule project of mine, which again is something that I'm absolutely proud of making. Okay. So, Jennifer, choose a number for me between 1 and 20. I need to pop my back again. Jesus, Jen. I like barely said it and you already had a number. I haven't gone live on YouTube in a while. I'm pretty much forgotten how fast YouTube works. It's actually pretty scary because I'm always like waiting, what, 3 minutes for your guys' reply? Too damn used to waiting for your guys' reply that I'm not even used to no longer used to YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Hi, Benita. So, Jennifer, you have the 10 of Cups, which again deals in rewards. But again, when you think about the 10 of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it has the family, which personally that symbolizes happiness. Same thing with this card. But at the same time, you have the 10 chalices, the 10 cups, filled with fruits of abundance from green to red. You also have the rainbow in the background over the tree and things like that, and over the field. Which again, these two to me kind of represent a time of fruitfulness, a time where everything is going to start coming back to you. Again, this is also being prepared for everything that is unexpected. Again, these are also new opportunities that are yet to come to you. Then you also have here number 4, which is the Lord, which would technically be the Emperor card of the tarot, which again, this represents the horned god because this is a Celtic deck. This would be kind of Pan or Cernunnos, if you want to call him that. But when it comes to the Lord card, there's a lot dealing with transmutation, transformation, and things like that. You have the I want to say the deer for transmutation, or rather, not necessarily aggression, but more or less passion or compassion. But you also have the badger here, which is aggressiveness. Again, not allowing yourself to get so worked up or angry that again you'd end up clawing everybody's face off. Again, using your own inner anger to create the change that you desire without having to go overboard to the extent of randomly murdering somebody through your anger and things like that. So again, that's channeling it in a more positive way that can help you achieve your goal or your desire at this current time. Then you also have here the rabbit in the very corner, which again, to me, the rabbit represents a lot of different things, from fertility to playfulness and things like that. But I also see him as somebody who's a reminder that yes, everything can be at a fast pace, but you also have to learn to ground, or rather take your time. Again, there is no need to rush, just like the story of the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise never rushed, but he always got there in the end. But when the hare rushed, he didn't get to the end. Again, allow yourself the time to come into the completion of your goal through a slow but steady pace. Again, pace yourself. There's no need for you to rush, because if you rush, you're going to end up fucking up. And once you fuck up, you're going to start all over again. And then the process is just going to continue over and over again until you learn that patience and humility and things like that. If that makes sense to you, Jennifer. Oh, I love that turtle. I really do. Hey, Kelly. What you up to? Benita, can you please choose a number for me between 1 and 20? You're welcome, Jennifer. I'm so not used to YouTube's fast pace. I'm so not used to it. So, Benita. So, Benita, you have the Lord, which again represents many things, also knowing patience. But to me personally, I kind of see this as a reminder that you can overcome your own limitations if you so desire. But again, you're holding back, which can be seen here in the Five of Cups, which is regret, which again deals with emotional events and things like that that keep you from achieving or reaching your goal or your desire. Again, this also talks a lot about falling into a state of depression, but yet not having the energy to accomplish a certain goal or desire. Which, to me personally, when I see the Five of Cups with the Lord, it's a reminder that sometimes these underlying emotions keeps us from becoming who we are meant to be or who we are needed to be in order to attain our goal or our desire. Again, you have here the warrior, which is to me a reminder that you also have to use your own aggressiveness and assertiveness in order to create the change that you desire. Again, quit procrastinating because, again, you have the energy and strength to accomplish what you will, but you also have to put in that work and time and energy in order for you to accomplish your goal or your desire at this current time. And if you can see, the warrior and the Lord both carry the energies of Badger, which again is the aggressiveness and using it in a more beneficial way. The warrior can be seen as more or less a reminder that yes, you have that energy. Yes, you can fight for what you want, but you have to put in that certain amount of time and dedication into what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So again, this is also knowing that you are able to accomplish what you desire, but you have to find that inner balance within yourself. So again, quit procrastinating and create the change that you desire by working through yourself. If that makes sense to you, Benita. Actually, believe it or not, Badger isn't really as mean as you guys would think. Badger is actually quite humble, respectful, but can be a little grouch here and there. And that's only if you piss it off. True story. Ah. You're welcome, Vanita. Kelly, choose a number for me between 1 and 20. Oh, my nose. It just. Ah, crap. So, Kelly, you have number 26, the squirrel. Which, again, I kind of find squirrel a little funny, especially when it comes to, let's say, gathering things, because squirrel's good at gathering nuts. But, again, squirrel medicine kind of reminds you that it's good to store knowledge, but it's also good to let that knowledge go from time to time. Which, personally, to me, it's more or less creating the change that you desire through your own particular means. Which, again, the squirrel medicine can be very ominous when it comes into play. Because, again, gathering way too many nuts can lead to nuts going bad. Willy Wonka reference in my head. But in the long run, it's making sure that what it is that you wish to ascertain or attain is something that is best beneficial to you at this current time. Then you have here the High Priestess, which again is a reminder that you have these certain abilities and gifts within you that you need to work on for yourself. So again, the High Priestess also talks a lot with trusting your own intuition, becoming your power in this current time. Then you also have the Nine of Wands, which deals in recovery, which again is also cutting away things that are no longer necessary, putting up your boundary or your wall to discern the difference between what you want to accomplish and what somebody else wants you to accomplish. And this is putting everything in a perspective that can help you create the change that you desire at this current time. Here you also have the Four of Cups, which deals a lot with regret and discontent, but again, there's no need to keep this in the cards because, again, that discontent and that disconnection from yourself only leads you down a darker path, and the darker path can be consuming as well. So again, it's also a reminder that yes, it's sometimes good to walk the dark road alone, but if you can't create the light from within yourself, that darkness will consume you and you won't be able to find your own way out. So again, this is also allowing yourself to delve a little bit deeper into what your gifts naturally are for yourself. If that makes sense to you, Kelly. Hey, Astara. Crap. It's only 2:22 or 2:20 for me. I am Astara. I'm only like 23 minutes in. And yeah, I'm already tired. You're welcome, Kelly. Astara. Oh, and yes, I am wearing my ring. To those of you guys who haven't seen it, I am wearing my rings, I should say. I know, right, Astara? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Door. Hive. Sex. Astara, I can literally wrap up your cards in like one card. Feeling disconnected. Taking the time here and now to reflect. But at the same time, finding your new way, finding your way of being, which is the rebirth, which is judgment. But again, the rebirth card talks about letting the old go as the new sun rises. Which, in a way, when it comes to this particular card, The sun can be setting, but the sun is also rising, which again is somewhat hard to explain because again, the card itself shows a sun rising, but to me, I kind of always see it as a sun setting because a new dawn can't come if the sun hasn't set. So again, this is coming into a new way of being, a new cycle, a new change. In order for one thing to begin, one thing has to end. Which again, perfect for you is that it's finding your duality, finding your balance, finding your harmony, and finding that which works best for you. If that makes sense to you, Astara. Of course they are. The setting and rising of the sun both happen simultaneously at one time. Who knows? Maybe after this live, I'll delve back into my studies of energy, but that's what I have this for. Is that this is going to be my personal book, if you will, of my energetic studies, the studies of energy, how energy works from a spiritual standpoint. Again, I'm not going to be using most modern definitions of energies and things like that, but I will get into the alchemical process of turning lead into gold from the spiritual aspect, because again, lead being the base element and gold being that which we want to achieve for ourselves. I'll be talking about that and the process of energetic transmutation, transforming the base energy into something more beneficial. No worries, Astara. But I did want to show you guys this because again, I am making this, or rather I've made it for more or less prosperity or money work. For money, hoodoo, what have you work. And this is it. Which again is actually one of my best pieces that I've ever made. But it took me quite a long time to make it. But I am making this little fella because again, I kind of like money work. And again, I'm making this specifically to help draw in money and things like that, not just for myself, but for clients and things like that. So again, I'm going to have this on my money altar when I have that set back up to help draw in that aspect or draw in that energy that I desire. So again, I'm going to enjoy this. So if there is nobody else here, I will be ending this live stream, and then I might hop onto Facebook when my phone's charged to do some more live readings for others, and then I might offer some certain healings and things like that as well. So with that said, you guys, love and light and blessed be.